I just wanted to give my take on this fake article that came out. There's a lot of articles out there already that touched up on this topic. So, I mean, there's really nothing to say about this article. The main reason why I'm putting the video out is to talk about the total, the number of rounds that the match will go, and my take on it. But for now, this article came out by this news website. Promoter found dead after exposing Mayweather-McGregor fake fight. And apparently this article said that the promoter had the entire script of the fight, that, McGregor would get knocked down, or Floyd would knock him down, and then he would come back up and then say there was a shoulder problem, and then that would, end the match. I have it right here. The alleged script has McGregor getting in punches on Mayweather and actually knocking him down for Mayweather to get back up. Continue fighting until McGregor throws out his shoulder falsely in the 11th round. The idea would be that they end the match without conclusion and set up the rematch immediately. So obviously, that would draw more attention, even though Mayweather already said this would be his last match. So who knows? I'm not saying that this is this could never happen. It's something definitely to think about, but this is just a fake article that somebody put out. There's no proof to it. Okay, boxing promoter Barry Gibson was killed after he revealed that Mayweather-McGregor fight was going to be fixed. Okay, published by News Punch. Fake news. Okay, everything's fake news now. Okay, and I think it's funny because it seems like the person that put out this article is just battling with the people that put out gematria, and I don't trust gematria either. There's just too many inconsistencies with that as well. So I'm not on either side. I'm just done with that. There's too many inconsistencies with gematria. Okay, you just got to get back to the basics for now, because I've seen already too much that goes wrong with gematria, and I've lost faith in it. I really have lost faith in it. But as far as this, it's just like people going back and forth. The people that are putting out these fake articles are just battling with the people that are putting out gematria videos, and they're just bickering back and forth. That's all it is. So I'm not trusting either side. But like this, for instance, boxing promoter 44 found shot dead in execution style in DC. I mean, it tells you right there, that they're just in a battle with these people. So that's really all I got to say about this article. The main thing I wanted to talk about, though, is this line. And obviously, there's a lot of money going with McGregor on this fight. Okay, it opened up at 1,000. And it's already down to 500. So obviously the people are going on McGregor. And what's interesting is the number of rounds. Okay, in the promo videos, a lot of talk was said that McGregor would knock him out early. Floyd would end the match early. So the notion of it going under 9.5 rounds is very high. Okay, so that a lot of people think it's going to go under. So there's a lot of public that believe that it's going to go under, attention to that. So that is the reason why they're juicing this line at under 9.5 rounds, and it's very high, and it's already dropped just recently to 8.5. So that doesn't mean you just run and take the other side and take the over, because in the event that the match wasn't fixed, like for instance, if the match wasn't fixed, it would probably go under 8.5 rounds because of the fact that there's no influence taking the over. Like, there's no sharp money or wise guy money influencing the over. And you can really tell if you know how to read the lines. Okay, there's no people out there with inside information betting the over. They're staying away from it. So, I've seen matches and games where it would go under in this situation. Okay. So you can't just always assume, like I used to be one of those people that always assumed, oh, there's so much money on one side, just run and take the other side. You cannot do that, because I've seen a lot of matches where, there's tons of money on one side and then they end up losing. The public ends up winning where all the money is at. So you can't do that. You have to have some type of influence going with the other side, some type of inside knowledge that somebody has where they're hitting the other side. And in this case, they're not. There's just a flood of money taking the under. Okay, so yeah, if it is fixed, it will go over. Okay, it will go over, and Floyd will win if the match is fixed. But if it's not fixed, Conor McGregor will win, and it will go under. Plain and simple. That's just how it works. And right now, there's really no reason to even bet this match because of the fact that there's no influence going with Floyd, and there's nobody taking the over. Okay, so unless you see something where right now it's down to 500 on Floyd, unless you see like a couple hours before the match starts, you see this go back up to 800, then yeah, there's an influence of people taking Floyd, which it'd be pretty silly to even bet unless you're betting, thousands of dollars, because you would have to put up 800 to win 100, which it would be pretty silly to do. But see, this one wouldn't be too bad. Like, for instance, if this went back up to 9.5, like right now, it's at 8.5. If you see some type of influence where this over went back to 9.5, where it was at the open, then yeah, it's going to go over because there's influence on the over, and there's somebody betting big money because they're not going to move this line back up to 9.5 for no reason. Okay, so that's basically all I wanted to show in this video. I'll be back with some more informative videos for you. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Thanks for sharing my videos, and I'll see you then.